Hey guys, it's Markus from Seeing TV. We are down at the German Club in Flinders Street in the city where we're here for the Adelaide Fringe, and sitting alongside of me right now is Danger Dave Reubens. Danger
Hello.
Dave, welcome to Seeing TV.
Hey, thanks. Good to be here.
Oh my god, you're here for Stunt Magician, the show.
That's correct, yeah.
How's it been going?
Fantastic, yeah. We've been getting great audiences in. All of them have been having an absolute blast. See me do my crazy stuff.
Awesome, and you're doing some pretty crazy stuff. I have seen a bit of a glimpse of the show. I had to turn away at various points.
Yeah, and there's some bits in it. I'd say there's one particular bit that is quite gross. But the rest of it is all family friendly, it's exciting, edge of your seat sort of stuff, loads of laughs as well. That's the sort of show it is, yeah.
Yeah, fun. So how, there's one thing, I mean, we're not going to do any spoiler alerts. Oh no, maybe we will. Shall we?
Go for it,
Why
not?
That one with the nail in the nose. We won't say exactly what occurs. We don't want to give anything away. You have to come
Leave
and see
it
the
to
show.
the imagination, maybe.
Exactly. But how do you wake up one day and think, you know what? I know what I can do with a nail and my nose.
Well, that's mainly down to my influences, really. You know, learning a bit about magic, learning about sideshow, things like that. You start to kind of think, you know, these were the greats. These are the people who kind of, you know, paved the way for us. You know, set these things in stone and kind of got the ball rolling. And there was one person in particular that kind of inspired me to do the nail thing. And I thought, you know what, I want to do a little tribute to that. He's a hero of mine. Why not?
And so while you were rehearsing that, getting that ready to put on stage, were there any accidents? Did you get any extra piercings or anything? No?
There were a few mishaps, nothing too major, luckily. There are books on the subject and that sort of thing. You know, believe it or not, there are books on doing crazy things with a nail in your nose.
Well, you can probably even bloody YouTube it now, can't you?
I've not actually tried that. Possibly.
You can YouTube anything.
But if you do, just don't try it. Don't try it. Make sure you read about it. Make sure you find somebody who already does it to give you some good advice.
Yeah, don't go rushing out to your dad's tool shed just yet. So, of course, you are performing here at the German Club, aren't you?
Yeah, at the club room at the back there. It's a fantastic room. It probably fits about 100 people in.
Sweet. And what are the dates?
Dates are, we've been running from the start of the Fringe, so February 16th and to March 18th. Yeah,
fun. So make sure you get your tickets, guys, on the Fringe website, obviously, or on, I think, even on the German Club's website.
You can get it, not on the German Club website, but you can just turn up, buy the tickets on the door.
There you go. They've got a great box office out on the street, haven't they?
Yep, you can get your tickets there all times a day. While there's any shows running, just turn up, grab a ticket,
Brilliant.
See a show. There's loads going on here.
That's what's great about Adelaide right now. There's just people out doing things everywhere.
It's fantastic. I'm loving the city.
Now, tell me, how long has Danger Dave Reubens been around? How long have you been performing for?
Well, officially about 2.5 years now. Maybe even longer, 3 years. God, I'm losing track of time. But unofficially a bit longer because this came about, it evolved slightly. You know, I started doing all this danger stuff while I was doing other types of magic, and my friends started to notice before I did. And so these things started to kind of come about, me doing things like the nail and the nose thing, and my friend said, you know, Danger Dave, and like as a little joke, and I kind of thought, do you know what, you're right, I'm doing all these dangerous things, and this is me, this is what I do, so let's make something of it.
And look at you now.
Yeah, look at me now.
Channeling Tom Cruise, Top Gun.
That's true, yeah.
And have you had a chance to get out to see many of the other shows around?
I've seen a few, saw some fantastic comedy, obviously. You can't go to a Fringe without seeing some good comedy. I've seen Cain and Abel as well, also in the same venue, two fantastic UK magicians.
Yep. There's
so many more acts out there I'd love to see, and I've just not been able to because I've been out there kind of doing my thing.
We saw Kosher Bacon actually the other night as well. He's brilliant. He's performing here as well.
That was doing absolutely fantastic. I saw people just, you know, running down there to see that show. There was so many people. I want to know what the buzz is about because it just seems like it's going to be really good.
Probably clashes with your times, but you know what? Try, see how you go.
Yeah, see if we can fit it in.
But back to you.
Yeah, let's do it.
So what were you doing before Dangerous Dave? Were you a magician over in, because you're from Wales?
I'm from Wales. I was living in Scotland at the time, which is why I got into the Edinburgh Fringe and things like that. But before that, I was doing close-up magic, so your classic corporate events, weddings, that sort of thing. But the problem with those sorts of events are that you go to a table of people, they're not expecting anybody to show up, and suddenly this guy's there saying, I want to show you a magic trick. And it feels invasive and wrong. Whereas if you're doing a Fringe and you're there expressing yourself, you're doing what you want to do, and people want to come and see it, which is a different air, and it's a different, just a different feeling, and it's far more pleasant as a performer because you know, you get to show what you do and people want to see it.
So Adelaide's been a great experience for you?
Yeah, Adelaide as a city is fantastic. I've enjoyed walking around, seeing the place, and been to some of the sites as well. Went and saw the bats by the zoo. I don't know if you've seen that.
Stacks of them.
It's insane. I've never seen so many bats in one place, and they're huge. We're used to bats about that big. These things are like that.
They're practically dogs with wings.
Yeah.
They're huge.
They are massive.
In abundance.
And we saw that, and then there's the Fringe as well. Now, Edinburgh Fringe is the biggest in the world, supposedly, but if you go to the gardens of Unearthly Pleasures...
Yeah, unearthly, well, you can call it a pleasure if you like, but it's Unearthly Delights.
Unearthly Delights, sorry.
And it is a pleasure, I'm sure.
I get the names mixed up. I'm new here. And I went to the gardens on a Saturday night, and I've never seen so many people in one place at a Fringe before. It's bigger than Edinburgh in that respect.
Nuts.
It is insane.
So, are we going to get you back next year?
I certainly hope so. That's the plan.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you again.
Oh,
totally.
Thank you. And it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Dangerous Dave Reubens, guys. Make sure you come down to the German Club to check out his show. It is called Stunt Magician. You've probably seen the flyers and the posters all around town. A man to be seen. A legend. You've been watching Scene TV. Dangerous Dave. Markus, cheers.
Cheers.